What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a new car tour. This is the 2021 Hyundai Elantra, the SE. I got this car maybe about a month ago and I wanted to do a new car tour. This is in the color, I think it's like a charcoal gray, and it does have a like glitter shimmer on top of the color, which is really nice. But first we're just gonna do a 360. So then you have the key fob. The car is push to start, which is going to be right here. You don't have to take the keys out to unlock the car. You can just put your hand in the handle and it will unlock itself if the key fob is near the car. But you have lock, unlock, hold. I think it's if you hold this for 3 to 5 seconds, you're able to start the car from the outside, which is really nice. And then you have trunk and then like the panic alert button. But this is going to be what the key fob looks like. Alright, so starting out in the driver's seat, we have the dashboard and the steering wheel. So with the dashboard, there's a lot of features, honestly, that I can choose between, but I usually just have it on this. I don't really switch it out pretty often. I really like this feature, so this is the feature that usually stays on my car at all times. But this is miles per hour, lane assist. We're currently in park, so that's what the P is for. Gas, temperature, things like that. And then the controls on the door. So of course you have the front window, back windows, preventing someone from rolling down the windows, unlock, lock, and then the controls that controls your side mirror. Then we have this compartment here. I usually keep this pencil case with pens for work, as well as pepper spray. And then down here is where the gas and the trunk pump opener is. Not a big fan of it being here. In my last Hyundai it was like over here, but it is what it is. And then these buttons, the only one I really ever use is this, which is going to be, I believe it's lane assist or driving assist. You have a vent right here, and then your dashboard, this isn't anything, it's simply for decoration. And then we have the steering wheel. This is going to, on the left side, be your like volume buttons, switching song button, answer, decline, voice control, mode. You can change some of the features from your screen on the steering wheel itself, so that's actually pretty cool. This will change the features on the dashboard, so if I wanted to change some features up, that'd be the button I would use. And then this button right here is going to be the smart cruise control. We're currently not moving, so of course it's not going to let me do anything, but that's what that button is for. This button right here is actually for the hands-free driving, which is really, really cool. So this, you push this, the dashboard has to light up green, which gives you that green light that you are now hands-free. You probably shouldn't be using that on the freeway, but on like short roads and things like that, that's actually a pretty cool feature. And then on this side is where I keep a lot of like my face masks. I'll keep it on like this knob over here. And then here you have the like main screen control. So right now this is just my Pandora station, but you'll under things like that. This is going to be CarPlay, so it's already connected to my phone. That's why it kind of looks like this, but there's so many other features when it's not connected to my phone. So of course you do have like the touchscreen control. So currently my phone is connected to Apple CarPlay. So that's why it kind of looks like this, but it has of course maps. It's connected to my Pandora at the moment, so that's why it maybe looks a little bit different than expected, but of course it has maps, Pandora if that's what I want to do, but that's what I was listening to on the drive over here, and then phone, music, messages, things like that. So it does have CarPlay and it does have wireless charging as well. So that's going to be right here. I'll usually just take my phone and drop it right here, right on the keypad. and then it will start to charge. And then if I were to take my phone off, it will stop charging. That also works with like AirPods. I remember going to the gym and I kind of dropped my AirPods right there and it did start charging, so I thought that was pretty cool, because I did think it was just your phone, but no, it is also things like AirPods as well that will do wireless charging. But it has really cool features. Let's see, all menus, it has like I said, Apple CarPlay notification, so it will read my text messages out loud if that's something I decide to do. Another really cool thing that I really like is it has Ballet Mode. So I remember going to LA with one of my friends and we went out to eat and I put it on Ballet Mode, and it basically just wipes all the information from your screen temporarily, so you don't feel like, you know, people are maybe going through your destinations or can look to see where you live, things like that. So it gives you like total privacy. So yeah, those are going to be those features. And you have like the controls. On my last car, it just had one standard control for like the air or heat. But this one has two, so if one person wanted it to be, you know, 72 degrees in here and I wanted it to be below freezing, then I could do that. I did leave this on here. I'm probably gonna leave it on for as long as possible until it like starts to maybe lift. But yeah, it's two different controls for both sides of the car. It does have heated seats, and then you're just, you know, basic front, rear, things like that. So I thought that was really cool because that's something my last car didn't have. This is going to be the wireless charging pad that I was talking about. It does look kind of funky, and I know it's probably hard to see with the shade and the sun, but this is the pad. So as long as your phone or AirPods or anything that you're wanting to charge is laying right on top of it, it will charge. And I have this extra charger just for my friends or if we're going somewhere, just so more than one person can be charging their phone. And then I also have an extra like car port for USB for charging. This right here is another wireless port. I have this charger here. This is for the coasters. I have LED coasters, so I use this to charge them, so I kind of just leave this plugged in. Then you have this, changing gears. There's also drive mode. It has 3 different options, so you have sport, smart, and normal. I usually just keep it in normal, but that's pretty cool to change. This is going to be the camera, so it only works if you're either in reverse or in park, so you can't really use this button if you're in drive, but you're able to see, you know, the back camera behind you even if you are not moving. This is going to be the parking brake, so you literally just lift the button and you're in park, and then if you put your foot on the brake and push it down, it will take itself off. So that's really cool. Then you have auto hold, the cup holders. So I have my keys in here. But one thing I'm not the biggest fan of when it comes to this car is probably the cup holders. The cup holders are really deep. So if you have like a small or medium drink, the lid will most likely end up right here. So if you go to get the drink out, the lid is going to pop off, and most likely anything that's inside the drink is going to spill and come out, and it makes it hard to get the drink out of the cup holder. So I try to get coasters to maybe lift any drink that's inside. However, the coasters that I got are really thin, and I can't seem to find thicker coasters. So if anyone knows where to find thicker coasters, please drop a comment below, or please let me know, because that'd be really helpful. But I got these coasters. I got these off of Amazon. I kind of wouldn't recommend. They're not the greatest. When I do charge them, they'll maybe stay charged for like an hour, maybe 2, and then they'll start to glitch. Sometimes they'll turn on if I don't turn it on. But for the most part, I mean, it's whatever. It was like 10 bucks, so you know, you kind of get what you pay for. But they are supposed to be charged, but I'm pushing the button and it is not turning on. So if anyone could recommend some kind of help for deep cup holders, that'd be really nice. Then you have this. It kind of does make a really big separation between the driver and the passenger, and does kind of make you feel like you're literally the only person in the car. I have driven in the passenger seat in the car, and you do kind of feel secluded, and you do feel like you have your own space, which is really nice. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely different. I don't never been in a car that had this like kind of divider, so I do really like it. This is Bath & Body Works, the room spray. I'll use this as air freshener, and I'll usually just spray it on the floor of my car, and usually the front or the back, and it stays for so long, and you also can like switch out the scents. I use this as air freshener so I don't have to get the ones that you stick in your vent, and plus with the heat, the scent stays in your car so much longer. So pro tip, if you want a air freshener to last really long and that you don't have to put in your vent, get Bath & Body Works like room spray, and then just switch out the scents, spray it on this floor seat to your car. Perfect. Here I have just like the, you know, mirror. That is us right there. So that's that. And then up here is going to be like the light switch on and off. But other than that, nothing too special. But my favorite feature of this car is probably the sunroof. I've never had a sunroof. Really love the sunroof. It's been really hot summer, it's like 100 degrees, so I usually will keep the window closed just for that reason. But if we're by the beach, it's a lot cooler. Open the sunroof, love it. So that's really nice. Love that. So now we're in the back seat. Just gonna give a little overview of the back seat. The seats in the front and the back are black. They have this like white and kind of off gray trim in the middle, and that is also in the front as well. And then it has that trim along on the sides. It has like a cup holder on both sides as well. Only one side has like this to put things. It doesn't have it on the driver's side, so on this side I just keep like a little microfiber towel, and I'll usually like use that to wipe the dashboard down, just because it's super flat and all black, so it gets kind of like dusty pretty easy. So I use a microfiber towel, microfiber towel for that. And then I also have like a lint roller for my seats. Same thing, they're black. Lint gets on them, it happens, so I use a lint roller for that, and I'll usually keep that there. But yeah, so this is just the back seat. We have the cup holders, things like that. Yeah, so this is going to be the back seat.